Hello, good people. Hopefully, you're having a fantastic day. What I'm going to do is go through the Evolve 360 body scan. What I think are important to look at. First of all, I just want to mention I am 47. I'm getting on in age. I am 188. I'm definitely 6 foot two. I'm 100 and I'm 100 kilograms, 100.8. Um, what you'll notice immediately is because I am going to the gym regularly and constantly attempting to get good resistance, you'll notice that my lean body mass, my skeletal muscle mass are quite high. Okay. Now you'll notice protein and minerals are high as well. I eat 200 grams of protein a day, usually one can of tuna or 2 cans of tuna, as and I'll also have beans quite regularly and rolled oats, which also have protein. And brown rice is something I eat every day. Now, so I get a minimum of 200 grams of protein a day. So because I lift, of course, I'm going to get a good protein score. It's actually it is quite high, and minerals as well. I do hydrate myself well, but it's just the food I eat is good quality food. I should also mention eggs. Uh, this is it. That's why the minerals are up. I don't eat rubbish. I rarely eat any bad food. So total body water, because I'm very well hydrated, is going to be quite high. I wouldn't be worrying about that one so much. Um, lean body mass, skeletal muscle mass, they're what I consider important. When you're first looking at it anyway, if you go across a little bit to body fat, uh, I am I'm definitely a 9.3, 9.4 at the moment. That is considered low, okay? Because I do work out and I eat well, so I'm naturally going to, if I'm starting off as a larger person, what you might call obese, it's going to fall drastically. But for me, it's pretty stable because I don't have a lot of fat to lose. As you can see, subcutaneous fat. Now, subcutaneous, this is the fat that is under your skin. This is really um, once it gets low, it gets very difficult to keep losing. But if you are starting off as a much larger, so when I got back in the gym, I was 130 kilograms. The subcutaneous fat mass, it was easy for me to drop from 30% to 25%, then 25% to 20%, and then 20 to 15 was a little bit harder. Was well, a fair bit harder. 15 to 10 was a lot harder. That took a lot more concentration and dedication on diet. Visceral fat mass. Now, this one is very important. If you're, this is the fat that surrounds your body organs. Mine is really, really low. 1 kilogram, I don't think I could get any lower. It's quite difficult to get that figure down any lower. A good uh, visceral fat range is 1 to 10%. And so if you're already at 10%, that's great. But it's really, I would say, try to get to 5% would be fantastic. And yeah, visceral fat. is under. It's very, very low. But definitely, if you would have a look at the subcutaneous fat and the visceral fat, I'm definitely low. Subcutaneous fat, for me to lose that, I would just have to stop eating carbs for a week. And as I said, I'd be down to probably around about, I'd drop 2% of that. Probably, would it be a week? Could be 2 weeks if I went running in the morning for 30 minutes and stop eating all carbs. That also would include the rolled oats, not just the brown rice I eat. So they're what I consider important to mention. If you go down the bottom to nutrition, you'll notice something. Um, I need to keep it around about the 4,000 to 4,100 calories, which is extreme. Oh, it would be an extreme range. It's a high. It's quite high. Um, I could drop that to 3,000 to lose the subcutaneous fat, drop it down to 7%. But I couldn't do it for a long time because I'd start to get tired. So another smart thing to do is, so for example, I eat approximately, and I know this is going to sound a bit nuts, about it, almost a kilogram of rolled oats a day and 8 cups of rice. So what I would do is I would just remove one of those for the day, and I'd still get carbs, and I wouldn't feel as tired as if I dropped both of them. And I should be getting around about 300 grams of protein, which, to be honest with you, I get a minimum of 200, and I probably am close to that 300 gram, which again is an extreme number. Okay, and pure carbohydrates again, that's quite high. I would definitely be well and truly over that. But when you look at the calories one, that's a that's something that you have to think of when you want to lose fat. Because if you're dropping to 3,500 calories, what 500 calories aren't you going to eat? That's going to be the important thing to think about. You're just going to get rid of those carbs. Okay. And if you're putting sugar in your coffee, stop taking sugar in your coffee. Anyway, good people. Hopefully this has been fun. The Evolve 360 body scan. Didn't explain everything. Not going to do it at this time. Might make some more videos about it. But thank you very much for watching this video and have a fantastic day. Bye bye.